Why, you want to be on television? Wave. Say hello.
Hello.
Oh, I'm ready.
You ready?
I want to start.
Hiya! 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 Hiya!
These kids are really kicking butt.
Hiya!
What did you feel like when you were doing this today?
Strong.
It's a feeling they don't experience very often. All of them are battling cancer at the Montefiore Children's Hospital.
We have had some patients that have been going through serious illnesses and sometimes even coming towards the end of their life.
Push out any bad feelings.
What did you feel when you were breathing out?
Like, I feel like superpowers that I have.
A change made possible through karate and the nonprofit Kids Kicking Cancer.
Well, thank you.
These kids were kind enough to let me join in on the lesson. And boy, they weren't shy about showing off their moves.
Push out the darkness. And this time really super loud.
Do you think I was a little annoying?
Yes.
Why'd you push me?
Because you were in my way.
I want a black belt. Do you think I deserve a black belt?
No.
It's the brass band of brothers, born and bred in New York City, called Lucky Chops.
We all play acoustic band instruments, which for the past several decades have not exactly been cool. So we are trying to make it cool again.
So is it fair to say that you guys basically are not cool? It's been 10 years since Joeleni Moran left her home in the Dominican Republic.
When I was over there, I was bullied. Kids didn't really understand why I was so different.
The difference? She has cerebral palsy.
It just affects my legs and my ability to walk. When I stopped being angry about being in a chair and started realizing that I just had to move on.
She just recently pushed herself to walk again. She says her mom gave her the strength and inspiration to keep going.
She was the one to tell me that I couldn't stop doing what I was able to do because people didn't think I could do it.
Joeleni set out to be the best person she could, a journey that's unfolded in the classroom.
There's a rumor around here about who you've become. I heard that you have become you may be valedictorian?
Yes.
I can't spell valedictorian. Can you spell valedictorian?
Yes, I can.
Would you spell it,
Well,
please?
you want me to spell it? Or?
No.
Joeleni Moran dreams of someday working in the medical field as a pediatric oncologist. She hopes her story will inspire other kids fighting similar battles.
It's not that I liked what I went through, to be honest, but I guess all the hardships I've been through have made me who I am today.
Any place that smells like cookies and chocolate and such, I get really happy.
It's all smiles here at Milk and Cookies Kids Spa and Salon.
We offer manicures, pedicures, fun facials, hair care as well. We do all types, ears piercing, birthday parties.
Cousins Tay Shanae and Jatan Whitley came up with the idea a couple of years ago.
It brings us back to our childhood. You know, what's your favorite cookies? You know, what's your favorite dessert? And just kind of make it yummy and just unique.
Every product is organic and crafted by the company's chemists. But children love to come here because it's all about them.
You won't have to deal with a bunch of adults talking about how annoying their husbands are right next to you.
And the icing on top of this sweet spot, a complimentary cookie and a cup of milk.
It's kind of my second home.
I was very grateful to get into this program.
But the young artists here aren't just making music, they're making progress.
I'm here because I am a recovering drug addict and alcoholic.
Getting sober is hard.
For Eli and Nahama, life was a constant battle.
I believe my addiction is just a part of my story.
Good evening.
A story that now will have a different ending, thanks to the help of one special nonprofit.
They don't need their wiped. They need help, they need support.
So we created drug recovery and these programs to keep them engaged.
They push you and they believe in you no matter like how low you start. Like give you a chance.
What this program did for me is allowed me to express myself. Yo, Mr. G, how you been? You know it ain't a sin to tell us the weather whenever you think that you clever, and from 7 to 11 you say what falls from the heavens.
I got something different. It goes much slower, but I make a lot of sense and I know what I'm doing. What did you do today?
I learned how to swim on my back.
These kids are part of a unique program called waterproofing at Asphalt Green.
We call it that because we want the kids to be safe in the water when they're done. So we say that they're waterproof.
The program is mostly for second graders from underserved communities in the city.
We teach over 2,500 kids how to swim for free during the school day.
I'm so excited, like when I'm riding on the bus, I'm so excited to come here.
I'm getting my nails done.
She's going to make me look beautiful.
You got a date tonight?
Oh, yes.
What lady does not like to have their nails done and feel pretty?
It's a day of pampering here at Visions.
Visions is a non-profit agency that serves the blind and visually impaired.
Are you ready for your makeovers and manicures?
Yeah! What do you actually do here?
Paint nails and facials.
It's nice to have somebody do my nails for free.
All made possible through Glamour Gals.
We inspire and organize teen volunteers to provide companionship and complimentary beauty makeovers to women living in senior homes.
Rachel Doyle started the organization on Long Island after losing her grandmother.
And the thing that I loved as a teenager was beauty, fashion, makeup, and using those things to brighten a senior's day just seemed like the perfect fit.
I'm having them filed and a little polish.
I'm having a base coat and a color and then a base coat, and that's what I'm having.
The makeup and polish will fade, but the relationships built here will last a lifetime.
I love to talk to people. I love to interact with people. You learn that way.
And she'll dance away with your heart.
What kind of feeling do you have when you dance?
Happy?
Melanie is 9 years old and has already gone through more than most.
I lose my vision.
What does that mean, you lose your vision?
I'm like losing it a little bit.
It was just straight, like your daughter has a brain tumor. And I just look at my husband, telling him, we are going to lose our daughter.
That was 6 years ago. It's a benign tumor, and doctors say it's too risky to operate on right now.
Run, Melanie, run.
In my heart, I know that she's going to have a happy life and she's gonna grow up like a normal child.
High five. That's great.
And one person is helping to make that happen. Stephanie Angel is the founder of Angel Light Films.
I started Angel Light Films in 2009. I had a sister who had died of a brain tumor when I was a kid. I was 7 and she was 5.
She spends months with the kids and families brainstorming and planning. Then it's time for lights, camera, action, complete with hair, makeup, and costumes.
The biggest reward is just seeing the child's passion come to life and seeing their spirit not being pressed down. It's really nice to see the kid be a kid.
He cleans teeth, fills cavities, and provides dentures, but Dr. Mark Schuffman isn't your typical dentist.
Can you tell us how this got started for you?
I answered an ad in the New York Times.
The ad was for Project Renewal.
Project Renewal is the most comprehensive homeless agency in New York City. We provide everything that homeless men, women, and children need to obtain health, homes, and jobs.
The nonprofit opened it 2004. It's the nation's only shelter-based dental clinic inside the Fort Washington Men's Shelter. Last year, it served nearly 2,500 patients.
I'm the luckiest. I get all the gratitude.
I certainly have changed, and this is not just a regular change, it's a life change.
For Gerard Duray, life used to be much different.
Gerard's putting the finishing touches on my hair.
I specialize in celebrity hair and makeup, so I do hair weaves.
He's in our studio right now.
He was even featured right here on Channel 11 back in 2003.
Never hairstyle, you know.
Right. But years later, he went from being on top to hitting bottom. Duray lost just about everything except his clients. One drunken night, he fell, busted his head open, and broke 2 of his front teeth.
The celebrities that I do, until now, they'll know now, that they don't even know that I was homeless.
Would they talk to you if they found out you had no teeth and homeless?
Sure, because they want their hair done before they go on stage, but I would. I'd be like, that's great, could you finish this curl, please?
DeRay is now sober, working, and has since moved into his own apartment with the help of Project Renewal. As for Dr. Shuffman, well, he's just happy to be part of the solution.
How long do you want to do this for?
Till I drop.
The church choir is an escape for Gamma Droyville. It's where he feels safe, where he can be himself.
Before the accident, what kind of kid were you?
I was an enjoyable kid and smiled more often.
The 14-year-old got caught in a crossfire of a gunfight waiting for a bus in Flatbush about a year ago. He was shot twice, once in the eye and in the back of the head. Doctors said it's a miracle he's still alive.
Was taking out the eyeball to create space for the prosthesis.
Gamma now is blind in his right eye, but Gamma believes everything that's happened is a blessing.
I'm blessed by meeting a lot of people who I thought I would have never met before.
He even got to sing the national anthem at the Mets game.
Did you forget the words?
No.
Were you out of tune?
Yes.
Gamma also feels this tragedy has given him an opportunity to create change.
This little young man is very serious about getting guns off the streets.
My friends, they don't have the opportunity that I have. Sometimes they get jealous.
That opportunity is a free family literacy program offered by the Brooke Jackman Foundation.
We serve our programs through city and county agencies, and they predominantly have families that are at or under the poverty line.
A mission to mold minds and help those less fortunate instilled from day one.
On September 11th, my sister Brooke was killed in the World Trade Center attacks when she was 23. She had just started work at Cantor Fitzgerald on the agency desk on the 104th floor.
Brooke was planning to go back to school to pursue her real passion, becoming a social worker to help kids.
Brooke was amazing. She was my best friend, not only my sister. She was smart and beautiful, and she loved to read.
So Erin and her family started the foundation to do what Brooke never got a chance to do.
You just feel free on the water.
That's what it's like for these kids on a sailboat.
You're not confined to just like being on land, and you know, you have to do everything yourself.
Soraya started sailing more than 4 years ago and learned everything she knows from City Sail.
It's such a great organization, and sailing is just such a great sport.
I've taught somewhere near 2,000 people how to sail, and seeing that joy was pretty awesome.
Part of Hudson River Community Sailing, the year-round program teaches all types of skills.
We made like a homemade anemometer.
What does it do?
Anemometer, it measures wind speed.
Why is that important?
It's important to...
Don't mess around. I'm a weatherman. I'm going to ask tough questions.
Ready to attack? Ready.
How'd it go out there?
It was really fun. When it was done, I was like, man, I feel good about myself. That was fun. That was thrilling.
A thrill these kids say you can only get on a sailboat.
Just try something new. It'll be worth it.
I'll make you some food.
You'll make me some food. Infectious smiles, sizzling skillets, and satisfied stomachs. Can I eat this, Chef?
Not yet.
All served up in this special class.
Is cooking your best class?
Yep,
Why is that?
it's fun.
It's part of the Farm to Table program at St. Mary's Hospital for Children, a post-acute care center for kids with complex disabilities.
It's a nutrition program that promotes healthy eating for our children through hands-on gardening and interactive cooking classes.
I'm getting hungry.
What do you want me to do?
What did you like so far today?
Everything.
Do you get any joy out of this?
Yes, I do.
What is it?
I would say the cooking part of it and eating.
Which do you enjoy more, eating or cooking?
Eating.
And finally, it's time to do just that. What do you think?
It's good.
It's good?
Good.
I love the sub because it's good for us.
This program's not just handing out healthy food, but also a huge helping of healthy, hearty skills.
They get to work on their fine motor skills, their social skills. These kids, they're so motivating, so outgoing, so special.
Just seeing all the positive from everybody, all the staff helping out. He's been smiling for the last hour and a half, seeing him cut tomatoes, cutting pasta, just even cutting the cheese with the mozzarella. It's unbelievable.
Seeing everyone participate, it's really cool.
Even those who cannot speak for themselves.
My daddy would love to see me on TV.
A sweet ending to a successful and savory session.
What's better, the pasta, the salad, or G?
I would say the pasta.